Hello guys, and welcome to my channel Vlog IT Explore. My name is Anubhav and I'm so excited to have you here. Whether you are new or returning, you are in the right place for understanding the OS patch. Okay, and make sure that you hit the right subscribe button and never miss out for any update. Feel free to drop a comment. Thanks for tuning in, and now we start WSUS part. So as we promised in a past video that we will be going through this WSUS part. So today we are going to discuss about WSUS. So it is a tool. Basically, what is WSUS? So basically, it is a Microsoft tool managing and distributing the updates released through Microsoft Update. So as we discussed earlier, that Microsoft will release their patches by every month on second Tuesday, and it is a good tool basically, and a free version also. Okay, it is a free version, and it allows administrator to manage update for Windows and other Microsoft product like Microsoft Office, Visio, anything which is coming from Microsoft. And the purpose of this tool is having here is because this can control your deployment, right, and this can maintain the system compliance and make it secure because you are doing the patching on time, right? So moving on to another one, which is key benefits of WSUS. So we discussed about a very brief area of WSUS, but there are other key pointers as well. So like you can say it is a centralized update management tool which runs as in very kind of centralized way. You have maybe you have upstream servers and you have downstream WSUS servers, right? So it also reduce your internet bandwidth uses, right? So basically, if let's suppose you have a 100 Mbps connection, right, and you have 1000 system or maybe 500 system, every system will reach out to Microsoft, so it would be a kind of network choking situation. So WSUS will actually download the patches onto its repository and publish it to the server locally. So only WSUS server will be connecting to internet or Microsoft repository to download the patches. And there are many options where you can test and approve your patches. Okay, so there are flows basically which you can follow. Maybe test and approve. You can create two groups, right? Maybe one is you can take a test group and you can put your development servers there or test servers there. You may have another group, say prod, and you may put your prod servers there. So first you deploy your patches into test environment and then you can put it into the production environment. So this is how this flow goes. Okay, so WSUS, how it works basically, it is very commonly asked question. So it is similar to other tools, but you can see there are three components as of now which I mentioned. One is WSUS server, another one is client system, and third one is update deployment. So basically, when we say update deployment, how it works basically, these are three components how it actually goes in a perfect manner. So download updates from Microsoft, and then it will store those updates locally, and then the cloud machines or the client machines which you are running on-prem will connect onto network and will which are reporting to that console basically. Those will be coming under the support, right? And it will check if the receive updates are actually applicable on that particular OS or not, and then update the deployment. So WSUS server can reschedule update installation on client machine based on the approval updates. So there is an option where you can select the period when you want to automatically approve all the updates or patches. So you can, let's suppose Microsoft patches are getting released on every month on second Tuesday. So maybe if you want, you can approve it after 1 week, or maybe you can approve it after 2 days. It is up to you how you want to manage it, but there is an option to approve it, or maybe you can use that option. So WSUS architecture basically, there are few components which are very important. So we'll not discuss this because this is just a theory which is mentioned. Maybe you will see the right diagram for your understanding. So you will see Microsoft Update. There is a server from Microsoft where the Microsoft Update will come, and it is connecting to internet. And then you have WSUS server under in a company, or you can assume these two servers or these two these two WSUS servers as in a different companies. So behind the firewall, these servers are actually there, and which are connected on the same network, or maybe on a different network through some connectivity on the same network, right? And this WSUS server will download the patches from Microsoft Update server, and it will keep under in this local repository, and then it will push to these connected computers. Okay, so these are your clients. Okay, I hope this is very simple diagram, not a very difficult one. So configuration of WSUS is a kind of a little tricky, but yes, I mean the options are seems to be available on GUI portal very easily. So you don't need to do much on PowerShell for WSUS configuration, but synchronizing update, right? So set a update category where you can select your security patches, or under in security critical, low, medium, important, right? These kind of patches. And then you can choose your product, whether you want to update for Windows or Office product or anything. And then you have an option for approving updates. So there is an option where you can approve it automatically. And then there is a group option also where you can create, as I said, you can create a group for test group and production groups, right? So you can deploy your recent release patches onto this test group, and then maybe once the test group is successfully patched completely, and then maybe you can go for production one. So that would be an easy option, and that is a recommended option by Microsoft itself. So they are saying that even if you are installing any patch on any server, please do a testing before you install on actual production machines. So this is how these options are actually available in the WSUS. But WSUS is a free version, but still they are giving these kind of options, which are very good. So you can see client configuration. So we talked about WSUS server, but there is a client configuration as well, which is usually required. So in the client configuration, you manually you will not do if there are hundreds of machine, and if they are connecting with the Active Directory. So what you will do, you to get a connectivity, right? To get a connectivity, you maybe reach out to network team and connect. There may be some ports which you need to open between the WSUS and the client machines, but between the AD server also, from the client machine, you should open some ports, right, which are required. So what you will do basically on AD server, you will be creating a group policy which will be specifically for Windows Update. What it does, this Windows policy, when you push a client machine, you don't need to manually align your computer for that WSUS server, which will be taking place as a update server in your environment. So once this GPO is done, GPO parts is done, your machine will automatically reporting to that WSUS. Okay, so we'll discuss all these stuff into practical session. Few common issues you will see in WSUS which relate to network issues, database issues, incorrect server settings, right? So there is an always option available in Windows that you can review your logs, Windows logs, check connectivity, right? And similar to that, if you don't have these kind of issue, maybe you have update issue, maybe machine is not connected to the network, maybe your database is full, maybe your disk drive is full, right? So because you will keep your database, Windows Update database, into a different drive, and there is a specific size which you will allocate during your server creation. But in case if that is full, you may do one thing. You maybe can increase the drive size, or maybe you can purge your database. There is an option which you can do, right? So to do that, there is an option for regular cleanup option. Optimized database option is available, right? There is a synchronize option available, and as I will not go for each line, because we'll do these all stuff into our practical session, right? And alternative to WSUS, if we talk about, we have many other tools available into the market which are very good, like SCCM, right? It support Windows, Linux, right? Everything similar to BigFix, IBM BigFix, but it is not IBM. Basically, it has taken by HCL. So you can use this tool. Basically, it will support Windows and Linux. And then we already discussed about Manage Engine. There was some practical sessions which we had recently. So Manage Engine can do your patching. Manage Engine can manage your Linux, Windows, Apple. It can only not do your patching. It can also do many other stuff what we discussed in previous sessions, right? It can manage your inventory. It can manage your inventory. It can manage your MDM part. it can manage grouping part, right? There are so many stuff actually by manage engine which you can do. Software installation, like you can take an example, software deployment you can do in multiple machines, right? So key pointers what you will take away from this session would be WSUS is a valuable tool for centralized update management, and it helps you to use the lesser bandwidth in your environment if there is some capping available, or if there is some capping in your network, right? So the second pointer is the same for reducing the bandwidth uses, right? Ensure the system are secure and compliant. This is also the very critical one. And but it also requires a proper configuration and maintenance and monitoring. So basically monitoring and maintenance, this is always required in Windows or Linux, anything which you are managing in the environment, right? So even if it is a Windows machine, Linux machine, or a Apple machine, you always need to do a proper configuration, maintenance, and monitoring. Then it will run for a longer run. Okay, so this is it for this session. We'll go to the practical session maybe in the next video. Okay, we'll try to demonstrate what is WSUS, okay, how it works, and in practical session basically how we can install on Windows machine. So I wanted to tell you that if you install WSUS on Windows machine, then it is required that you should have domain connectivity to have it easily easy working, for having easy working. Basically whenever you install an update on any machine, right, it requires some kind of access onto that machine. And if you are using a WSUS right, with some ID, right, it should have that kind of privilege. And there are some ports which are required for WSUS basically. So we'll discuss all these into upcoming session, okay? And definitely so this is my fifth or sixth video, I believe so. And uh, thank you for watching, and hope you learned so much from this video session. Okay, after putting so much of effort, I am creating this technical videos, and I just expect that you don't forget to like and comment, and also subscribe this to support me, and it really helps out the channel. And I would love to hear your thoughts. So please drop comments, and see you next time. Until then, thank you very much for watching this video. Have a nice day ahead.